Come closer, my friends. Let me take you to old Cairo, where the sun turned the very stones golden, and every alley smelled of dust, cardamom, and secrets. The market here was no ordinary place, oh no. It was a swirling storm of colors and voices, spices piled higher than your head, silks that shimmered like bottled rainbows, and merchants who could sell you your own shoes if you weren't careful. And above it all, high on a polished wooden chair, sat the judge, a man who thought himself wiser than Solomon, sharper than a scimitar, but who in truth had the brains of a boiled onion. Every morning, this judge cleared his throat, polished his staff until it shone like a mirror, and announced,
"Without me, this market would drown in lies."
The people bowed their heads respectfully, while rolling their eyes so hard they nearly saw the back of their skulls. For you see, the judge's pride was enormous, but his wisdom was, well, shall we say, under construction. Now, in this noisy market lived Fatima, a widow with a clay pot, a small basket, and wit so sharp she could peel an onion just by talking to it. She was not rich. She had no jewels, no silks, no treasures to her name. What she had was far more dangerous, a clever mind and a tongue that could tie a knot in any fool's pride. One day, a merchant came storming into the square, his belly leading the way like a parade drum. He waved his arms and shouted loud enough to scare the pigeons off the rooftops.
"My lord judge, this woman has stolen my seeds."
All eyes turned to Fatima, and there she stood, calm, steady, her hands folded neatly like she had been expecting this moment all along.
"Is it true, widow?"
"No, my lord. The seeds I have were bought fairly."
But the judge, he was drooling at the chance to show off. He puffed his chest until it looked ready to pop.
"Then prove it. Bake bread from these seeds. Bring it here in 3 days, or your guilt shall be plain."
The people gasped. Everyone knew it was impossible. But Fatima, she only bowed.
3 days, my lord, and you shall have your proof."
Oh, my friends, those 3 days dragged like a camel with a limp. The market buzzed with gossip.
Do you think she can really do it?
Pah! Seeds don't make bread, unless she's baking pebbles.
Still, I wouldn't bet against Fatima. She's cleverer than she looks.
Meanwhile, the judge spent those days rehearsing smug expressions in a mirror. He tried his "You are guilty" face, his "I told you so" face, and even his "I am wiser than all of Cairo combined" face. By the end, he was quite convinced he would be hailed as a genius. At last, the day arrived. The market filled to bursting. Men on rooftops, children perched on barrels, everyone craning their necks to see the great showdown. The judge sat taller than ever, his staff gleaming, his smugness glowing brighter than the midday sun. And here came Fatima, walking calmly, carrying her clay pot.
"Well, widow, where is your miraculous bread?"
The judge leaned forward, eyes glittering. And then the pot was empty.
An empty pot? Do you mock this court?
No, my lord. I planted the seeds you gave me. I watered them, tended them, waited. But nothing grew.
Seeds always grow.
And that was when Fatima's smile appeared.
Indeed, my lord. Unless they were roasted before being sold.
She's right. Roasted seeds never sprout.
And the judge believed it whole.
The merchant's face turned redder than a pomegranate. The judge's jaw dropped so wide a passing fly nearly made a home there.
The widow speaks true. She is free.
From that day on, whenever trouble brewed in the market, the people turned not to the judge, but to Fatima. Her wit was faster than any sword, her tongue sharper than any staff. And the judge? Well, he remained on his high chair, polishing his stick, and being ignored more thoroughly than yesterday's bread. So remember this, my friends. Sometimes the cleverest wisdom is found not in gold or jewels, but in an empty clay pot. And that, my friends, is the tale of the judge and the empty pot. Tell me, have you ever seen a fool so proud and a clever soul turn the tables so perfectly?